Welcome to the Mississippi Valley State University Sports Network postgame press conference, where the Delta Devils were victorious against the Jackson State Tigers 60-57. We're joined by head coach Andre Payne, senior guard Jordan Evans, and senior center Emmanuel Ejeh. Coach, would you mind opening up with your comments on tonight's game, please?
Well, I'm proud of my guys because they played so hard and they followed the game plan to the max. I mean, they didn't go, when they swayed off course, they got right back on course. And that's why I'm so proud of them. They laid it all out on the floor. They had to play big time minutes tonight, and they did. And they didn't waver. They just kept fighting. Even when Jack State came back and took the lead, they didn't panic. We came right back out there and we did what we needed to do to recapture the lead.
Evans, talk about your play tonight. You came out and again, you scored early and scored well. But I said you're going to do well. You one rebound from a double-double. Talk about your play.
I just wanted to come out and play aggressive on both sides, and I really want to get in the tournament, so I got to go the extra mile, get rebounds, and do extra stuff I normally didn't do with the rest of my team. So that's what I can do.
EJ, talk about that three-pointer that you hit.
Coach, he said, whenever the ice is clean, you just got to pop out. And when I popped, I was wide open, so I just got to let it go. And, guess there was nobody to shoot it. I just got to shoot it because I was in the right spot. So I just shot it with confidence and just made it.
We joked about that today, and because we knew they were ice to pick, and I told him, I said, you got to pop hard and you got to be ready to shoot. And I looked at him, I said, how many three-pointers you attempted this year? He said 7. I said, that's 7 too many. I said, but shoot it if you get it though.
Talk about again out rebounding Jackson State in this ball game tonight. Big job on the board.
Well, that's not an easy job to do. Jack State is probably one of the best rebounding team in conference, and we worked all week long. All we talked about was shutting down the drive and rebounding, and we knew what we had to do in order to be successful. Those guys attack the glass relentlessly, and you have to make sure that you don't give them second and third opportunity. That's what they live for: second and third opportunities.
Needless to say, this ball game was important to your chance to get a playing game to go to the SWAC tournament. How much was that talked about? I mean, you do one at a time. How much was that talked about?
Well, I pretty much just told the guys, I'm straightforward and honest with them. Hey guys, this is what it is. We got to win. We cannot afford to lose. If we want to control our destination, then we have to continue to win. And these are grown men. I treat them like grown men. They can't sugarcoat it with them. I told them, I said, we dug ourselves in this hole, but guess what? We got to dig ourselves out of it. And we started tonight, digging ourselves out of this hole.
Coach, you had 8 players on the team tonight when you had more than that on Monday night.
There could possibly, I don't know. We'll see.
Talk about going out playing somewhat shorthanded. The guys down the bench that's usually there. Did that put pressure on you all?
I think it kind of brought us closer. That's what I think. But then if they want to leave, they can leave. But if they want to come back, we can use them. So like, I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. We need more people to get into when we get to the tournament.
EJ, talk about your strong defenses in this game.
Coming into the game, I was just, I knew I was gonna play big minute, and I was worried about my foul trouble. But the moment I figured out I was, out of foul trouble, I was like, okay, I just gotta play more defense, and just walked out and just looked at myself.
It was kind of not a big shots for Valley State too, because when you need some points, you scored it. Scott scored some. EJ scored some. Big shots at the right time.
Well, that's one of the things that we hadn't done well this year. We hadn't made it the big shots at the right time, and and if it's going to start for us now, we accept it because that's what the game of basketball is about. I looked at Jordan on the court one time. I told him, I said, "You're a senior. You got to make the right decision." He looked at me one time. He was coming down the court like, "Coach, what to play?" I looked at him and said, look the game in the eye like it's your court, and that's what it's about. I got 5 seniors, 6 when Kirk comes off an injury out on this floor. Now it's about those seniors taking leadership and taking the steering wheel. And I am supposed to sit back in the back seat. They're supposed to be the one that driving this ship, and that's what I expect from them.
You got a freshman point guard and Patrick Rucker getting more minutes, 26 minutes. Talk about his play as a point guard. Sometimes they can have some turnovers. He's going to have one tonight. Talk about that.
We've eased Patrick in. We always knew he was a good quality point guard. We didn't want to throw him in the fire too early, and then because as a freshman, if you're thrown out there so early, then if you don't do well, it can kill every spirit you have. So we've eased him in, and he stepped up to the challenge. I mean, and I have to give kudos to Tarico Simmons, because Tarico, who also started too, he hadn't missed a beat coming off the bench. Sometimes you have to find that niche. I think Jordan started several mini games for us at the point guard. So I like the fact that I got 3 or 4 guys that can play the PG spot for me.
Simmons might have the highest verbal leap on the team, you think?
Man, he can get up. I seen him go get some rebound tonight. I was like, whoa, hey, that little joker can get up, man. I'm proud of him, because you can count on him to go and snatch a rebound. He comes out of the middle of nowhere. I think he did the same thing against Southern, went up and snatched the rebound.
Talk about the game Monday against Grambling.
Grambling is a tough team. Size, lots of size. We have to make sure that we keep them off the boards. We're going to get prepared. I told the guys, hey, enjoy this win, have a great time, but understand we got to take care of business, and it don't start Monday. It actually starts tonight by doing the right thing, staying out of trouble, don't do nothing crazy, just have a good time, but come back to your room and relax and get your mind prepared for the game plan which we're going to present to you guys on tomorrow.
Beating Jackson State to hopefully start this off, what does that mean? It's a rivalry game.
It's huge because, number one, it's a rivalry. But to us, it's because we needed this win to stay alive. Of course, we always want to beat the other school down the road. That's what I like to call them. But we want to make sure that we keep ourselves in it with an opportunity to get in this tournament. That was the most important thing. Now, that's what we've been thinking about. I told the guys, I said, hey, don't get caught up in the hype of who we're playing. Just know that they're the opponent.
Okay, 2 seniors here, important to finish strong.
You said what?
2 seniors. Time is coming to a close here. Gotta say how important it is to finish strong.
It's very close. You just gotta be ready for Grambling and try to get in this tournament.
And that'll do it for our Mississippi Valley State Sports Network post-game press conference. Thank you, man.